Kennesaw State head coach Rhyll Brinsmead of the women's golf team. Coach, you had a successful fall season, and then moving into the winter, you had a little bit of an off season. What have you been doing to prepare going into the 15 spring season?
Yeah, obviously we've been back at it since early January when school started. Our last event finished mid-October, so it's a long break for us, but it's a much-needed one. We really only have one off-season, and that's the November-December break. So players went home and continued to work hard, and we were fortunate enough this off-season to acquire a TrackMan. And so with that addition, we've been able to really put in some quality practice this off-season at the indoor and outside. So I'm really excited with the work that has been put in and the progress we've made since mid-January.
And then you're starting your season just later this week at the Florida State matchup. And then along with that, you also go to the Hurricane Invitational, which is hosted by Miami, as well as the Rebel Intercollegiate, hosted by Ole Miss, just to name a few. Those are some pretty big tournaments.
Yeah, they are. We'll play 6 events this spring, really highlighted by the events that you had mentioned. We'll leave tomorrow for Florida State and just hit it hard. We'll come up against Virginia, Texas A&M, Missouri, Florida State, obviously, and that's the way I like to do it. Early in the spring I want to see where we are against some great competition and progress, and honestly I think we're ready to compete at the highest level. I really liked the work that's been put in and the scores we've been putting together, so we're going to enter a deep field and then follow that up with Miami a couple of weeks later. And last year we played great at Miami, and I'm excited to return there, and we've got some experience on that golf course, so I think we'll fare well there. And obviously Ole Miss, second place finish, it was the highlight of our spring. We had a runner-up position in a quality field, and I was just really proud of the way we competed that week, so we'll return there and see how we fare. But overall it's a really deep competitive spring for us, which is what we need to succeed.
Yeah, you're going to use that experience heading into the ASUN Championship. You've gotten runner-up the last 2 years. I know it's a sore spot for the team, but it makes them pretty hungry to get that championship, to get that automatic bid into the NCAAs.
Yeah, it sure does. The last couple of years we've come up short. But this year, nothing but a win is going to be good enough, and that's just not from me as a coach, that's from the players. When we sat down at the start of the spring and talked about what, I just said to them, not your goals, what do you want? What do you really want? And they not only want that conference championship, but they want a postseason berth, and they want a shot at nationals. So I've got a really competitive squad, and they're really hungry for success. But one thing we've really emphasized is we're not going to leave our postseason advancement up to a conference win. Our ranking is going to take care of us getting through, and then a conference win is going to be a bonus. It's a great feeling, to have that win as we've experienced in the past, and we want that again.
And then obviously Gal went to the NCAAs as an individual last year, which is a program milestone, but obviously you want to get there as a team. ASUN is just one step, but also the rankings, but they want to make sure they get there.
Yeah, it was a great experience last year to take Gal as an individual. She earned that and she deserved it, and it was great actually. The course she played at regionals is the course we're returning to this week, so we know it well, and she's just so ready to get back on. Obviously she missed nationals by 2 shots, doubled 16, so she's going to get out there and birdie number 16 is her goal. But you do want to go as a team, and the team I have right now, they deserve it. They work hard. We've got 4 seniors on the squad, and we want to send them out the right way, with a deep run through postseason. And I've got Dulcie and Laura and Henrietta as the underclassmen. They're eager to get out there and compete, and it's a great position to be in right now.
Yeah, you've got a really experienced roster. Like you said, you've got 4 seniors, and your 2 sophomores were at the ASUN last year as well, and then Henriette's also been playing in these fall tournaments as well. So just talk a little bit about the experience of your roster.
Yeah, so I've got 7 players on the roster, and 1 through 7, just a lot of talent. The lineup for the first event will be Gal, Laura, Ines, Dulcie and Henrietta. They have put up the numbers early in the spring to qualify for the first event. Meta and Haley will continue to work hard. And honestly, any given week, we could take a different lineup. I have confidence in all 7 of my players, and we'll just see as the season progresses who's playing best at that time. So it's how I want things to be. You know, I like the players to stay hungry to earn their positions on the travel team, and I'm just super confident in the lineup we have, and I'm excited to see what they really can do.
And then Friday's go time. What do you tell the team before they step out on the course that first time?
You know, just we've been talking day by day, shot by shot. They're so ready to get out there and compete. You know, my goal for the practice round on Thursday and Thursday night is just to have them just relax, just realize that, you know, preparation equals confidence. So they are confident and they have prepared well. So my job is to make sure they got some snacks, make sure they're happy and Nutella and on time, and I'm just going to let them go out and do their thing. I have so much confidence in these players, and as a coach, that's just the ideal place to be. So we're excited to get out there and start competing.